If you do not, we have another 280 members who can take those positions. Do the honorable thing. If you don't have time for the House, just do the honorable thing. And you know, we're in this season, the season Junet Mohammed calls the season of impeachment. I am not encouraging anyone to impeach anyone. But if need be, please impeach these chairs and their vice chairs if they can't be in the House. Please impeach them.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kenyans, things are moving very, very fast. And you will not believe whatever KIMANI ICHUNGWA is doing in the National Assembly. I was listening to him coming out to name several members of parliament who have been always absent from the House. The question is, if you keenly listen to KIMANI ICHUNGWA naming these members of parliament who have always been absent from the parliament, he is transiting directly from that conversation. These members of parliament who are absentees in the House, now directly going to hit these chairpersons and vice chairpersons of several committees in the National Assembly. When he is coming with that such kind of trajectory, guess who KIMANI ICHUNGWA is targeting? These are just close allies of Rigathi Gachagua, whom they are planning to kick out from these committees, as they believe these individuals don't have any agenda at all towards their so-called bottom-up economic model. So KIMANI ICHUNGWA is coming out to say that these chairpersons and vice chairpersons of these committees in the National Assembly, they must be serious, or else this is a season of impeachment. And if it is must be, then they must rush and impeach these chairpersons of committees. Guess whom KIMANI ICHUNGWA is targeting? People like NDINDI. Remember NDINDI, in terms of the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, he has never been in the National Assembly. He has never been in the National Assembly. And even voting Kindiki Kithure and approving Kindiki Kithure also in the National Assembly, NDINDI was not there. So we are being told that cause is already out. And KIMANI ICHUNGWA has been given that mandate to ensure NDINDI together with others who are close allies, wanaonekana ni kama close allies of Rigathi Gachagua, they are going to be kicked out very soon. I want you to listen to KIMANI ICHUNGWA. You will be shocked, Kenyans. NDINDI is being kicked out. Very soon, he will not be the chairperson of business committee. I know some individuals hawajui kwamba NDINDI anakuwa the chairperson of business committee. Budget committee, not business. Budget committee. So it is NDINDI. So they are feeling like akina NDINDI and others should be removed and replaced by those individuals who are close allies of William Ruto, who are supporting the agenda of bottom-up economy. But again, remember, KIMANI ICHUNGWA is coming in a way of kurushia lawama wenye wakujangi kwa parliament, lakini ile weight kubwa narushia wale chairpersons of committee. And NYORO is the chairperson of budget committee. I want you to listen to KIMANI ICHUNGWA. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch the video and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us listen to KIMANI ICHUNGWA.
It's written to him, requesting him to appear before the House next week, Wednesday, I think 13th of this month. Next week on Wednesday, together with the Cabinet Secretary for Education, CS Migosi. But Honorable Speaker, allow me also, Honorable Speaker, now that I have the mic, to also ask members For instance, if you look at the questions that were being asked, a number of the members whose questions were to be answered are not in the House now. You also, if you look at the order paper today, Honorable Speaker, there are quite a number of members. And I was just looking if I can find the member for Gatanga. He's not here. He has a question to ask. If you look around, look for the member for Embakasi West, Honorable Mark Mwenje. He's not here. And he has a question to ask. On and on, I have seen the Honorable member for Baringo Central, Honorable Kandie, is here. And we must commend the Honorable member for Baringo Central. Gonzi Rai, the member for Kinango, not here. Member for Funyula, as always, Honorable Speaker, the member for Funyula is always in the House. He has a question, he is here. Member for Bahati, the Honorable Irene Joki, not here. Member for Malava, the Honorable Malulu Ijendi, he is at his usual seat. He is always there, and he's a vice chair of a committee. Honorable Speaker, we were in the House, and I could go on and on and on and on and on. Dick Maungu, not in the House. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Robert Basil, not in the House. Sarah Korere, as always, in the House, and she's here. Oh, Basil is here, the member for Yata, my apologies. Rael Kasiwai, she sits somewhere.
Just let the majority leader
somewhere around there.
finish his
I
point
don't
of
see her.
order.
She's not in the House. Honorable member for Kajiado South, Samuel Parashina, of course, as always, never in the House. The member for Matuga, who is also a vice chair of the CDF committee, Kasim Tandaza, always in the House and in the House now. Member for Igembe Central, I am on a point of order, Honorable Speaker. Daniel Carido, always in the House.
Members,
he's here, Honorable
the
Speaker.
majority leader is on a point of order. Sarah Korere, you will have an opportunity. So
The member
hold
for
on.
Mwingi West, Charles Ngusia CNN, always in the House, but he's not there now. Member for Kolomani Shinali, usually on and off in the House, is not here. But Honorable Speaker, what point am I making? We were in the leadership conference last week. Honorable Speaker, under the able leadership of the chair of the Parliamentary Service Commission and also our speaker, and part of the issues that were raised by members in that conference is House attendance. And more so, calling on chairs and their vice chairs. Honorable Speaker, this afternoon, you have had to sit there and wait for at least 10 minutes for us to garner quorum. This House has not less than 60 chairs and vice chairs of committees. We only need 50 to transact business. If we add the leadership of the House, we have 70. Honorable Speaker, I counted the chairs who were in the House at the time you asked for the quorum bell to be rung. Only 5 chairs of committees were seated in the House, and about 7 vice chairs. Where were the other 43, Honorable Chair? I want to say, Honorable Chair, Honorable Speaker, I wanted to ask that you remind these chairs and their vice chairs, Honorable Speaker. As we said in Naivasha, we have only another 4 weeks to go for a long recess. But these are the 4 weeks of reckoning. If you are a chair of a committee, you must be in the House at 2:30. If you are a vice chair, you must be in the House at 2:30. There is no reason for the Speaker to come and sit and wait for quorum when there are members who have business to be transacted on the floor. They are not in the House. When we have chairs who should be responding, and this kind of behavior, Honorable Speaker, the member for Imenti Central should know. We are not in a marketplace in Imenti Central for him to walk in and shout that he's here. He knows he should also have been here at 2:30. Honorable Speaker, I was saying it's imperative that we reiterate from your seat, Honorable Speaker, the need for members to be in the House, especially chairs and their vice chairs, because even if all these members who have to ask questions were in the House, Honorable Speaker, and statements, you need those chairs and their vice chairs to respond and tell you when does the member expect an answer. And probably that is why the members who are even coming to ask questions are not here, because there will be nobody to respond to them. And let me tell chairs from both sides of the House, if you are a chair of a committee or a vice chair, please take your work seriously. If you do not, we have another 280 members who can take those positions. Do the honorable thing. If you don't have time for the House, just do the honorable thing. And you know, we're in this season, the season Junet Mohammed calls the season of impeachment. I am not encouraging anyone to impeach anyone. But if need be, please impeach these chairs and their vice chairs if they can't be in the House. Please impeach them. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I think, honorable members, what the honorable majority leader said is part of what was resolved.
And so then, when you can listen to Kimani Ichung'wah, whatever he's saying, it is just a trick. Unasikiza nani akiongea behind the scene? Gladys Bosholei is the deputy speaker. You know, she has been always eloquent to those individuals who are going to sabotage their agenda, their policies. They must be kicked out. You saw even her coming out very clear how she was going to work hard to ensure that Rigathi Gachagua was going to be impeached. So they are going after these individuals like NDINDI, you know, and several other individuals who are portraying themselves as Rigathi Gachagua's diehard. And again, they are not speaking at all about any agenda of William Ruto. So it is just a trick that Kimani Ichung'wah is trying to do in, of course, in the National Assembly. And I want to assure you this. I want to assure you, the parliament that we are having is very useless. They don't have any agenda that details the people's best. It is just their own issues. So when Kimani Ichung'wah is saying that those who are having these positions and they are not in the National Assembly, they must be impeached because this season is impeachment season. In other words, they don't have anything to do with the interest of the people. That they're just there to serve their own interest and William Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.